right. It's your boy back again with another BFF. And it's your boy. This is straight up throwback. The homie G12 represent gang, Chase Porter. Oh shit. And we're drinking today. We're drinking. Actually, you don't know. We've never had this shit on the fucking show. I don't even know if I can open this. But I didn't even tell you, Chase. Got that big boy.
Oh, you got the tall
Got
boy.
that heavyweight. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be honest,
Heavyweight champ.
32.
30. What's that? Got that heavyweight. So goddamn. The hard crack. Ooh. Chase got the bottles too. So Miller High Life, the Champagne of Burrs. You know what I'm saying? This, I'm gonna pour it in. If I was gonna do a champagne glass, but that would have taken. I would have been pouring that shit so many times.
I'm gonna just drink it out the bottom.
Yeah. Oh fuck! Spilling it. Glad I poured it over the fucking carpet. I spilled the shit out of that. Let's put it on the ground. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, you might remember Chase from Quick Sixer season 2, episode 1, back in the Pasadena apartment. That was in August 2016, bro. Yeah.
That seems like long ago.
Yeah. I know, it's kind of crazy though. 5 years though.
Yeah.
Ooh, cheers, my dude. Look at that champagne. Ooh. Oh, you can kind of see my light in that. This is some bullshit. Mm. So I'm gonna hit you with a couple facts about this, and then you're gonna tell me why we picked this one. All right. So Miller Brewing Company's flagship beer in 1903. Motherfucker's been drinking this for
Yeah.
a long time. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Black people weren't allowed to drink this for a long time.
Do what?
Black people probably weren't allowed to drink this for a long time.
Why?
It's old, you know? We probably can drink this till like 1965-ish, 1970.
Just gonna call it. Can you swirl it and tell me the date? Like, 1960. Yeah, this sounds right. 63 and a half.
Yeah.
So yeah, 1903. Read some shit that said that this was introduced on New Year's Eve. This beer, which is kind of interesting. Maybe that's why they call it champagne of beers, but probably not. It's a crisp lager, so brewed with proprietary blend of malted barley, Galena hops from the Pacific Northwest, and Miller yeast. So I guess that makes. I was thinking about that. It kind of tastes like, doesn't taste like any other lager. Like, it's probably that Miller yeast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But 4.6 ABV, so it's gonna take you a minute to get lit up on this.
Yeah.
141 calories for the 12 ounce. Yeah, this shit's been around forever. It's got a cool ass bottle. Chaser showed. Yeah, man, it's this is one of those things you can buy anywhere. You can buy fucking clothing. This bullshit at Target. You know.
Get it at Walmart.
Yeah, you can get. Yeah, definitely. Walmart definitely for sure has this, like a tank top of this. I'm pretty sure I've seen it. Yeah, born in 1903. People love fucking serving this shit. Frederick Miller created Miller. I don't know what else to say anything about it. People like this beer, and it's from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
I don't know. People fuck with this beer. So you tell me why you fuck with it, because I don't care either way on it, really, honestly.
I like it because it's crushable. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna feel too bloated on these. It goes really easy with chicken wings. I've eaten too many chicken wings. This is like chicken wing beer right here.
Right.
Backyard barbecue beer.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
not,
It's a good barbecue beer for sure.
it goes like a light beer, but it has some sort of flavor to it, a little bit more than like Bud Light or Miller Light. So,
Hmm. Yeah, if you're gonna go, it's kind of crazy. It's not classified as a light beer,
right.
so but it tastes like one. Like, yeah. So if you bring this up on, like, if you Google this, right, the contemporaries are Miller Light, Miller Genuine Draft, which
Yeah.
I'd never see that shit in the
Well,
store.
I know a lot of people apparently like that beer, but I don't know where you get it because I never.
I don't think I've seen it in a store, like maybe a liquor store, but um, Budweiser, PBR, Coors Light, and yeah, and Coors. So that's basically the ones that you'll see when you see this fucking beer in the store. But
Yeah.
I like, this one. I agree, dude. I agree with you. This one is definitely crushable. You don't feel bloated. It comes in all sorts of different sizes
Mm.
and shapes. 40s, 32 ounces, 32-ounce bottles. It's You can get this shit probably in the aluminum joints at like a festival.
Like really little bottles too, like that are like 10 ounces or something like that, like 8 ounces.
Yeah, no little. I don't even know. It's you can just throw those things back.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, man. I don't know. 1903 though. How crazy is that?
that is wild.
Right?
I wouldn't, I mean, I guess it says it on here. I've never noticed that before. It
I
does say,
never noticed it either. Um, so there's a logo on it. I don't know if it's on that, but it's not on this. Is there a logo on it with a girl?
nah, oh yeah, okay, here we go. Let's see.
Okay, so apparently that is called the Girl on the Moon, um, and or the Girl in the Moon was
Okay,
created.
yeah.
It's the first trademarked by Miller in 1907.
Oh,
Apparently, she's one of the most mysterious and beloved brand icons in America. She has a
that,
dope outfit though, like for real,
yeah, I mean, I've never noticed it, so she can't be popping like that. But I mean, when I do look at it, it is nice.
right?
I
I
probably
mean,
bought 400 of these. I've never seen this until today.
yeah, that's what I'm tripping at. Like, I find whenever I do one of these, like a BFF with somebody, I always figure out something like really random.
Yeah,
Like, I don't think I've ever seen the Girl on the Moon. I'm
I,
gonna look next time. Like,
yeah, that little sticker right there on the top.
I've
Very
never seen that.
wow.
Never. What's it called? So, I'm trying to think of something that's interesting to say about this. Um, there's not that much to say that's like crazy interesting. Um, People really liked it in the wartime, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah.
What war
Uh,
was going on at that time? What war are we talking? Are we talking about like the World Wars later?
yeah, the World Wars, both of
No,
them. I think
this was getting
both of
people
them.
through.
Yeah.
This,
Huh?
this was getting
What?
people through. The Germans were killing us, but I mean, we had this. You know, the Germans had. I'm sure their beer was better than this.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, this can be enjoyed
That's
by all.
probably that's probably why they lost. They were too drunk.
Yeah,
We weren't drunk enough. So that was that was the game plan. Uh, so yeah, I don't know, man. This is it's just a good beer. I think all the way around, really.
yeah.
I'm tripping about this Girl on the Moon though. I've never noticed that.
Broke people can enjoy this beer. It's
Yeah,
12 pack for 9.99. You know what I'm saying?
there you go. Yeah, I mean, shit, you can find it on sale all the time.
Yeah.
Um, man, you said something a minute ago that I was like, "Fuck, I gotta bring that back up." Um, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like this is a bowling alley beer. That's the picture I'm gonna post about this.
Okay.
About with this. Like, I feel like you get a picture of this. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, with ease. Yeah, and you can keep rolling strikes, spares, gutter balls. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You can continue with your 12-pound ball, you know, the whole night when you're drinking this. You
All
don't got to
night.
take it on the way.
Bro, you can step it up, get that 14, 16 pound ball.
Yeah, definitely.
Hmm. That big boy with the fucking
Almost
fat
out.
fingers, you know what I'm saying? You can fucking having to double hand that bitch, slow
Yeah.
down the thing.
I just exposed myself with the 12. I thought the 12 was kind of heavy. You know what I mean? I can't really do more than 12.
No, that's a 12 years.
No, 12-pound ball at the bowling alley.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn. I mean, the
I
only
can do
time I've seen you
12
get
is kind of
close,
difficult. 12
huh?
beers, that was kind of difficult.
Yeah, I remember. I mean, you can do it though. I've seen you do it.
I have done
Yeah, I was there. I've been there. We were there. That was a night.
it years back.
Yeah, yeah. 2017. We
Yeah.
went in. Uh that was actually I was so psyched. So for those, this is kind of inside story, I guess. So back in the day, Chase used to wear a backpack everywhere and all the time. Probably still does. But this
Yeah.
man stayed wearing a backpack wherever he went. And he came out to my bachelor party, which we did a gold mile. So 12 beers, 12 and 12 pubs. We ended up doing like 14 or 15
That was
and realistically.
yeah.
But you showed up, I think it was what, bar 3?
I think it was Cole's. I think that was the first place
Was
I
it
came.
Cole's?
Or y'all might have just been leaving Cole's, I think, when I got there.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, yeah. So we went to Cole's and then we went to the place next door to Cole's. And then because we had to eat first, we had to eat. So we got them Cole's tater tots and the French dip and a beer there. And then we went next door. And then the third spot we went to, we played darts for a while, and they gave us condoms in there.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was really random. I think it was a gay bar. I'm not positive though.
Was it?
I'm not positive, but I think so. I mean, I intend on drinking this whole thing, by the way.
Yeah, I got one on deck. Like I
Yeah.
said, you crushed these.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta bend down if I can pour it in my it's like tapping a keg that's by my side. But anyways, yeah, Chase was on along for that ride. The backpack thing was it wouldn't let him into that place. So he had to
Yeah.
drop it off at Drew's house. And then we kept going.
Totally.
But I mean, good thing Drew was right there, like his house right there.
Oh, yeah, that was clutch.
That would have ruined the whole night, honestly. But anyways, that was my bachelor party. Congrats and fucking future congrats to you because you're getting married real soon.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have this at the wedding. This
Oh
will be
yeah.
the- oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Speaking of that wedding, it's kind of weird. I don't know. Like, there's probably not that many of us that were there probably the day you met your wife.
Yeah. Only a few. And everybody's invited that was there.
Really?
Yeah. Well, not everybody. Yeah.
Yeah. You know who you are. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody everybody that came to G12 was invited.
That G12. So let's talk about G12 a little bit. So me and Chase were on this show, and they were like, "Oh, you and Chase are going to be roommates," and we were like, "What?" Like, all right, cool. Like, wait, I think we'd known each other. Like, we met each other before. Like, that was like the extent.
Yeah. We've known each other for like a week or something like that.
Yeah, no. Well, we worked on that show in Vegas, that NBA show together.
We were working that close together. Like we
No,
weren't together that much on that show.
no, legit. I thought you just were there to go to the games.
That's pretty much what I did. Don't tell Ian Rizzo that I was not working hard on
That's
it.
what I was thinking. I was like, is this dude even getting paid? I think I asked at some point. I think I was like, are you just homies with this guy? But uh mm. Yeah, so you went we knew each other on that a little bit when we went out into your fucking desolate home, the desert of Las Vegas. And then yeah, and then to the deep at Mississippi
Oh, yeah.
to do Bring It for forever.
Like a
And yeah, fucking how we lived there for like a year, bro.
6 months. Yeah.
That was fucking crazy. Yeah, that was pretty nuts. You know what? I keep thinking about this one. All right, so I think about this pretty regularly. Do you know when we were there and I don't know, we were playing FIFA like every night,
Yes.
and it was pretty dope because like G12 our apartment was sick. Everyone would come over, we'd have beers and drinks or whatever and play FIFA. And pretty much me and Chase just whoop everybody's ass. Chase mostly, but um anyways, there was this one night where I was like, all right, well, we got to get beers for later. And we were at like the training place, like, or maybe their studio or something.
Yeah, when they did, yeah, when it was rehearsing.
Yeah. And we never went there, like me and you. I think we did office shit mostly.
Yeah, you
And
was
we
at
were the,
you was an
yeah,
office body. I kind of had to go there every now and then. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
you
And it
was
would like, it wasn't in the greatest part of town. Like, I mean,
yeah,
Jackson's not a greatest part of town at all, but
the town.
yeah, the whole town is pretty sketchy. But that particular part, I was like, oh, this could use some work. You know what I'm saying? Like this part of town could use some work. Somebody could build some shit over here. But there was like a convenience store next door. And I was like, bro, I'm fucking hungry. But I want a snack, but I also need to get beers for later. I'm gonna see if they got beers in this place. And I walk in and they had I got like a bag of chips or something. It was the most fucked up order. Like I got like a bag of chips and I looked and I was like, no way is this for sale. And I looked and it was a sealed cardboard box of 32-ounce Budweiser bottles. Do you remember that?
I remember this. Yes, I do
Yeah.
remember.
I have never seen that shit ever again in my whole life. And I keep looking for them. I'm like, I'm gonna see this eventually. But it's like somebody didn't stock the fridge. They just put the fucking box in there. And it was dope. I mean, and it was like $15. It was stupid.
Yeah, you got the box, brought them back. We were killing those 32-ounce bottles. I remember that. But
Solid night, I think. I mean, it lasted a minute though. It took a minute to drink all those things.
yeah,
We're like, damn, this is a lot of beer. But my absolute favorite memory of that whole time in our lives was we're having, I don't know what the fuck was that. Maybe but we're having some kind of get together and we ran out of booze. I think this was Kristen's last night there.
it was my fiance. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, shout out. You know what I'm saying? Uh, do you know what I'm talking about then?
I do. Yeah, we were having a party. Yeah, and we were
You
playing like
explain.
games. Yeah, and I do. I had to go to like Walgreens or something to get more liquor, more beer. Not liquor. I think we were just drinking beer and stuff like that. But yeah, I do remember this.
Yeah. Do you remember what happened though?
I think I dropped like a whole case of beer outside and broke like half the bottles in there right outside. And then the cops came. Um, Kristen was she was out of
Indisposed.
yeah. She she didn't make it the whole night.
No, no, it was a long night.
It was a long night. It was a fun night though.
It was fun. But yeah, yeah, no, this it was funny. So Trace doesn't like to admit when he gets turned, but he was turned as fuck that night. And so we're there and I don't know, we were having a good time or whatever. And this one, all right, shout out that Walgreens for real.
Yeah.
So in Mississippi, you're not allowed to buy beer after a certain time, at least in whatever county Jackson we were in. And this Walgreens dude told us, hey, our machine's broke and doesn't really register shit. So you can just buy booze whenever you want. And we're like, word, all right. And we did pretty regularly. But this particular night, Chase must have grabbed like the shitty, like it must have been wet or something, like because
Yeah.
right when he got to the door, we opened the door to let him in, and the fucking thing just falls out at the bottom and just like everywhere over our fucking. There was glass in that fucking patio after we left.
Yeah, for sure.
It was
Didn't clean.
amazing, amazing night. But yeah, then the cops come and they're like, "What the fuck is going on?" And we're like, "Oh, nothing. Like we just have, couple beers. Fucking a bottle broke outside. My bad."
We
And they're like,
no, we came because people started playing wiffle ball outside. This is at like 1 in the morning. We were already being loud. I mean, I'm sure people could have dealt with that, but they started playing like
"What?
baseball out there.
Are you sure it was wiffle ball? Or was this the night
It
that
might have been a
me
different
and
time.
Cam got into it? Was
I
it
think
that night?
I don't know. We got the cops called a number of times, so
Yeah, we did.
I'm
We're
not even.
not. We're not okay. We were not good neighbors for those people that actually live there. But shout out G12. That was a good time.
Yeah,
Mm. I still bring this up to Meg every now and then, but that chicken place that we used to always go to
oh yeah,
that closed.
Julep, was that the name
Junipers, I
of
think.
Julep or something like that? I think.
Juniper. Yeah, I think it was Junipers.
Okay.
And do you remember that night? This is kind of fucked up to say, but we were there and we went. I don't know what the fuck we were going there for. Maybe somebody's birthday or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe we just went out for like Friday night or something. And we were there and something turned my stomach. Like I'd never, and I was like, fuck, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened. Like it felt like I had like poisoned or some shit. And I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. And the bathroom is like in the restaurant, like in like it's next to a booth. So like, and it's a single stall. And I'm like, I am not doing this here. It's not gonna work. And I legit like
You
I
left.
called it. I was like, I need to go. I need somebody to drive me home now. Because I think I was already drunk a little bit.
Yeah.
Worst experience. I think I was still uh I still was mm, what's the words for this? Uh Still indisposed once you guys got back from dinner that night.
For a while, I do recall that.
Yeah, it was rough. But I felt like I was dying. But yeah, it was a rough night. Anyways, shout out Junipers for fucking me up.
I don't think it's there anymore.
I don't know what it was, man. I really don't. But the only time I ever gotten like or so we had like pimento cheese there, right? They had like
Yeah.
a pimento cheese dip.
We do.
And pimento cheese is stuff from olives in it.
Hmm.
The only other time that I've had like, oh man, I gotta stop what I'm doing type of situation after eating or food like that was in New Orleans, and I had a muffaletta which has olives in it.
Bread, yeah.
I don't think my stomach agrees with olives.
Are you allergic to
I don't know. I hope not. Because bro, I got a hell of pickled shit in my fridge right now, like all sorts of pickles and whatnot.
it?
But
Yeah.
I don't know. It was weird. But yeah, we went down to for Drew's wedding, and we
His
stayed
wedding,
down. Huh?
his wedding was in New Orleans?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh, cool, cool.
yeah. In 2019.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, 2019, I believe.
You're right. He got it done before 2020. That was clutch.
Dude, barely though. I remember. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, yeah. No, it was in August 2019, I think. Some
Yeah.
shit like that. But we went down. I remember because we did a weird thing for his bachelor party, and it was like a road trip. We did like New Orleans. We did a night in New Orleans, night in Memphis, night in Nashville,
Oh, okay.
and it was a road trip. It ended up. It was cool. It was a lot of fun, but it was like a lot hella driving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like just pick a spot. In retrospect, but for the wedding, me and Meg went down and like did like a whole like week basically in like the quarter, and
Oh,
it was cool. But
okay.
yeah, we're just exploring and shit like before the world burned or is
Yeah.
burning. Mm-hmm.
Love New Orleans. We had some good times there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You know what? Straight up, shout out that show. That was a lot of fun. We did a lot of cool shit on that show. Oh, yo, straight up. This is weird as fuck. But do you remember we went a to shoot an episode in Georgia at some random school?
Like, was it a college?
Dude, I don't know what the fuck it was. It was like a fancy ass school though.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I drove past
Ooh.
that school last week.
Oh, I definitely remember this. We were in Atlanta, but we recorded somewhere like sort of out there, right?
Yeah, it was way the fuck out.
Yeah,
Like an hour away from Atlanta.
I remember there's some dude like some of them camera ops like threw his back out or something like that, trying to record.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No. It
Yeah.
was that dude lives here.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
bro.
Yeah, yeah.
His
That
back
was
and
that's the place. That's the place. It was the
okay.
place that you and Cam were playing basketball in the gym.
Yeah, yeah, I was killing y'all. I remember that.
Well, you were killing Cam, not me. But yeah, no, so we drove down to Florida for 4th of July, and we pulled off in this town to like eat. We left hella early to try to beat Atlanta traffic, and we
Yeah,
pulled off in this town to eat breakfast. And when we pulled off, we were driving down this road. There's not shit there, right?
yeah.
And I look over and I'm like, I think I've been in this school. And Meg's like, what the fuck? Why would you be in this random school? And I was like, oh, there's a whole backstory. And I told her, but I was like, it was so random. Like I was like, bro, I've been like it was like a sense of like,
Deja
dude,
vu.
I've been here before.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like, but like hella weird deja vu, like night, like kind of creepy. Like, ugh,
yeah.
the fuck, why was I in there? And then they're like, oh, I was working. Well, okay. But yeah, it was mad weird. I was like, I don't think I like this. But and then when we got to the breakfast place, we walk in and it was a very when we were driving through it, we didn't notice before, but when we were driving through it, it looked like a very conservative town. If you catch my drift.
I'm catching it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. And we walk in and I forget what I had on. I had some like I I didn't look conservative, you know what I'm saying? And walked in and the whole restaurant stopped and looked at me and Meg walking the door. I was like, what kind of Andy Griffith shit is this? Like
Okay.
it's like, bro, I want my fucking whatever you're gonna some food and I'm out of here. Like, fuck this. Don't follow me out of town. Fuck this shit.
Yeah, I mean, you might be conservative. You might just be a fresh conservative. You know what I'm saying? You can still get haircuts and be conservative.
Yeah,
You
sure, I guess. But not my tip, bro. You know what I'm saying?
can wear beanies and be conservative. Oh, you probably had a beanie on, so did it.
No, I didn't. I didn't. I had one in my bag,
That's
but
what I'm talking about. Well, you
I
wear
definitely. I mean, I have one for standby. You know what I'm saying? You need one. You need one when you got these flowing. You know what I'm saying? You should probably get one. You got some. Your hair getting long too.
got a couple, but I probably need to get some more.
Mm-hmm. Shit. I mean, enough about all these stories. What have you been up to?
Wedding planning. I'm
How's
sure
that going?
about that.
How's that going?
It's going well. I'm trying to enjoy it and not be stressed out by it. You know, I was trying to stay focused on being very joyful about getting married. I love my future wife.
Yeah,
Um,
she's cool.
yeah, so I'm happy that it's in Memphis. I got a lot of family from past generations that are from Tennessee. I haven't
Hell
seen them,
yeah.
so hopefully they'll be able to come.
Mhm.
And just seeing like people like yourself, other people that we haven't seen so many of our friends, in like the last years, whatever. So
Yeah.
looking forward to it for sure.
Hell yeah. So, we're gonna do that live episode at the reception. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
You know, quick sixer in the building. Here we go.
We'll probably figure something out. You know what I'm saying? Get y'all a little booth set up.
Hell no.
I did a beer sponsor for the wedding. You know,
I
sponsor
could probably pull that one off, but I can't do
sponsor-
the other shit. No, I'm not doing a live episode. Your boy can't sit still at a
Yeah,
function.
yeah,
No, I got to be in the mix. Got to eat. Speaking of New Orleans, dude, I sometimes think about this, but when we went and saw like Trombone Shorty and stuff at that weird building off Frenchman,
yeah.
and I thought it was weird. No one was dancing, and I started dancing, and people and like
Then
some
tune
people
in.
on the crew started filming me. I've never seen those videos, but I stay thinking about like these
Sure,
motherfuckers got blackmail.
yeah, they're out there still. But I mean, that's what New Orleans is about. It's about having a good time. You know what I'm saying?
Your boy was having a good time. You know what I'm saying?
You don't got to be a great dancer. I'm not saying that you're not a great dancer. You
Oh,
don't
I
have
am.
to.
I'm a good dancer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got that fucking rug, bro. Oh shit. No, legit. No, that was a lot of fun that time. But I wish I would have seen that video after. I never saw it.
Bro, I'm sure some hit Letty up. I bet she got it. I think she
Oh,
was out.
huh?
Letty, I think Letty was out with us. Hit her up.
Yeah, Letty was definitely there. Letty, Danny. I think Olivia might have gone.
Bro, Olivia did not
I think she might have been there at that time. Amber
Olivia,
was there for sure. Jasmine, maybe. I think Amber brought her for real. I think so.
she might
Shout out
have.
Jasmine if you did go. Fuck it. I don't know if you went or not, but that was cool. That was so random too. I feel like we walked forever to get to that place.
Yeah, bro. That and we did a lot of walking while we were there. Were you? Oh no, that was a different time. That was a different time. I'm thinking of a situation with Cam
Talking
and
about Mobile. Well, you guys got almost in a fight in Mobile.
a situation. That was
Yeah.
another situation.
Yeah. Mobile is different story. But I don't know why I didn't go out that night, but I was like, nah, fuck this.
We made a good choice.
Yeah. Got that sleep that night.
Yeah.
But speaking of Mobile, we keep going back to this fucking G12 shit, but like dude, me and Chase stopped on the way back from Jackson at some place, or no, it was back from Mobile, and stopped in some city and had an endless mimosa brunch, just me and him.
Bro,
Oh,
that was good too. I remember the food was right. The food was
hell
good.
yeah. I just remember walking in there like I feel like we were both in like basketball shorts and slides, and they were like in polos and dresses and
I
shit. It
think it
might have
was
been after church.
or no, because it could, maybe it wasn't. Because can you drink on Sunday in that part of the country?
I don't know. Some places maybe.
Yeah.
It might have been close enough to New Orleans to do it,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
we were like, yo, let's stop. Well, I think we might have seen like a billboard or something. Like it was something like random. And we were like, yeah, let's pull off and we'll go to this fucking brunch. And it was just me and Chase up in this fucking brunch spot, killing mimosas,
Knocking them back.
throwing them, bro. Like they couldn't give us to them fast enough.
We had to work the rest of that day. Like when we got
Yeah.
back, that's we had to work.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you know this, but um Quick Sixer, the name comes from that show, like from that time in my life. Uh it was do it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. So and I mean, shout out Yi and Olivia for being down or being cool with this, but
Yeah.
um when me and Cam got into it that one night, he came over the next morning with a six pack and he said, "Hey, we cool? You down for this quick sixer?" And I said, "Yeah, bro, we're good." And we killed that six pack.
Did not know that at all. I remember that little tap, little scuffle y'all had. Oh, fucking scuffle.
Yeah, it was. I was very frustrated, but yeah, no, that's where it comes from. From Cam coming over and apologizing with beer.
That's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Man, it's a fun shit. but anyways, so fucking said you're doing wedding planning. I know that shit's intense.
Yeah.
Um, are you? I mean, is there anything you said you earlier? You're going to be in Memphis for a while. Are you going to do anything? Are you excited to be in the city, or like what's up?
I love Memphis. My fiance is from there originally. Her family still lives there. I've been like, I got a couple things up on the wedding website, like I've done that I've liked. Hit up the Stax Museum. Enjoyed that. That was dope. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of classic soul music,
Mm-hmm.
memorabilia, stuff like that. Memphis music, because Memphis music has always been lit. From soul, rock and roll,
Mm-hmm.
um, all the rap music now is crazy. So
Mm-hmm.
uh, hit up the Civil Rights Museum.
Did you
Uh,
go? Have you
I've been
been?
there. I'm probably not gonna go when I get back, but I have been there before. Yeah,
It's dope.
yeah,
We used
it's
we
great.
used to go as like field trips and shit.
Yeah, everybody should go to see that.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And the last time I was there, it seems like they've been improving downtown a lot.
Oh, dude,
It's coming up.
downtown and midtown is it's a different game. You,
Yeah.
you remember that when we hopped on that Rue bus, me and you,
Yes.
motherfuckers were handing beers out from a cooler on that bitch.
Yeah.
Nothing more Memphis than that. But yeah, there used to be a bus for backstory, I guess. There used to be a bus you could hop on from one part of Midtown to the other, and yeah, it was sick. Like there was somebody on there that was just like handing out beers from the cooler, and yeah, it was a fun time. But me and Chase did that one night.
I love Memphis. I love it a lot. It's one of my
Yes,
favorite cities in the South.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I like that distinction too. In the South, like it's a favorite in the South because there's a bunch of way better cities, but Memphis is top tier if you're gonna be in the South.
Yeah.
I think we've had it. We always had a good time when we went there too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
um, that's dope. Speaking of stacks, me and your boy Adam just
Yeah.
started a show called Dropping the Needle, where the
Oh,
first thing we talked about was a Stacks album.
oh, for real. Are y'all on the Apple podcast app? You
Hmm.
got it on? It's a
Yeah, it's
podcast.
just all the shit we do is on the Quick Sixer feed, so it's just yeah, it's we talked about Otis Redding's Otis Blue album,
Nice.
recorded in 24 hours.
That's dope.
It's pretty it's pretty cool. We're doing one a month. It's a new show that we're doing, the new Quick Sixer show. So we're doing quite a few new things that you probably don't know about, but kind of started this thing called the Quick Sixer Collective. So it's a couple of us doing other shit. After I hop off with you, I'm doing a beer review with a new show we're gonna do. I'll let you know afterwards. We
Okay.
stop recording, but
Yeah.
it's gonna be cool.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's fun. We're doing a whole bunch of new shows and stuff, fun stuff. Of course, we still have the happy hour thing. That's like the flagship product, I guess you could call it. But yeah, we got a whole bunch of other cool shit too. And I mean, of course, the BFFs thing is like my personal show, basically. I invite the homies to talk about beers that they like and have stuck around with them. I'm surprised you picked High Life, honestly.
Yeah, I was about to pick this beer that's just impossible to find. Like I haven't had it in years. It's like a Dogfish Head beer. It's called Piercing Pills. You ever had it?
Ah, I can check, but
It's
that
solid.
sounds. I mean, you can see like the 90-minute IPA thing all the time
Yeah, yeah,
from
that's how
them. Piercing pills. I don't know.
it's like a
I'm gonna look right now.
beer, lighter than most of the Dogfish Head, but it's still got a decent ABV. But
Yeah, no,
it's
I
got
have
like
not had it.
yeah, it's solid. I wish if it could be found, I would have picked that one. But
Hmm.
this is one
Yeah,
that I'm drinking now. So that's why.
yeah, it's a pilsner too. Yeah, like you say, Czech pilsner, 6%.
I'm gonna be spilling beer on myself.
6% is a pretty solid beer.
That's not bad, right?
Yeah, no, that's good. I don't know. Well,
Yeah, do a review on that or something.
yeah, this shit is not even. Let's see. There's a on the Untapped app. I can see. You can see like if it's close to you. This shit's not anywhere within 100 miles of me right now. So good call on choosing an easier
Yeah,
beer.
I might have picked Yingling. I like Yingling. I don't know if
Oh,
I'm saying that right. But gotta
you
pimp.
can't get Yingling in California.
I don't hear. Yeah, you can get it in Tennessee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get all the versions, too. They got all sorts of shit. They got Ying Yang Flight now. It's like a
Oh,
light beer, lighter than their light beer.
wow.
Yeah, it's one of these, for like, just throwing back, whatever. But or like it's like no calories type of deal.
Yeah, that's
But
kind of like now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just about the beers where you can drink, three in 20 minutes.
love it, love it. Actually, as I was talking about going to Florida, we went to lunch one day, and my brother he threw back 3 Bud Heavies at lunch. And I was like, God damn.
Brother has not changed, but he's not changed.
I forget you met him.
Yeah,
But
Dylan,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, yeah. You remember when we went up to Memphis and he was drifting in that
Here, you and Olivia, close your ears if you're watching this. We were in a rental car. He was like spinning around. He came pretty close to the car. I was like, oh my God, we're gonna get hit. We're gonna have to explain this. Like it was a whole mess, man. But that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
He's still driving, he's still like racing and stuff.
No, I think he's working on somebody's team for like the pro circuit, I think, in St. Louis soon.
Okay.
So that's gonna be cool for him. But yeah, I'll never forget that night. We went out and got pretty much blackout drunk, me, you, and Cam.
Yes.
And yeah, he was doing like donuts and shit on railroad tracks. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
On like 240 or something like that, I think. 240 or
Yeah.
something.
Well, no, it was wild when we went to the house and we like visited my homie, and I think Cam was talking shit to him, like, you can't do donuts, whatever, in his car. And he's like, all right, hop in.
Yeah.
He scared the shit out of Cam. Yeah. That was a good time. Nah, he's the same motherfucker. Like, he's cool though. Man. What trips me out that night that you dropped a beer. Um Kristen, we said Kristen didn't make it the whole night. Bro, she ghosted in the morning. Like
Oh,
she went to back to Memphis and then flew to LA, I think.
yeah, she went because she got a job working at CAA in LA.
Yeah.
Like the first week of the show, she got that new job.
Yeah.
She went home to Memphis to like get some stuff and then basically moved to Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
I guess she had to get out of town like quickly to make the whole travel
Yeah.
plan happen. So that
Yeah.
was a whole
Thing.
the prior night did not add up to what she had to do the next day. You know what I'm saying?
No. Yeah,
Super,
I guess that's what I'm saying is like props to her. Like she pulled her shit together and got
yeah,
it.
yeah, she did.
Nice. That's not a fun drive. It's a boring drive from Jackson to Memphis.
Yeah, it's not too long, so it's not bad, but it's kind of a depressing drive.
Yeah, it's pretty depressing. It's a lot of like, if you think about it this way, I think most people will get it if I say it like this. It's a lot of old South that you're driving through. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Which is not, there's nothing happy about that.
They were lying when they told you the South will rise again. That shit is not. It's
Yeah,
not.
they still think that shit down there, bro. Like they're not tripping. I mean, they're gonna plant that forever. But yeah, no. You drive past some like what's it called? The crossroads, the Robert Johnson stuff. When you go that way, that's about the only cool shit that you drive past.
Yeah.
But have you seen that documentary, by the way?
Which one?
There's a thing. I think you really fuck with this series. It's like a series on Netflix, and the particular one I'm talking about is called The Devil at the Crossroads.
I haven't seen it.
You should check it out. Dude,
You
you'd
know,
love it.
Devilish Crunk.
I forgot what it's called though. It's called something dope. But there's one about like who killed or no who actually shot Bob Marley. Um
Hmm.
and like it's all music related, like weird stories and shit.
Oh, this is right up my alley.
Yeah. I think you'd really fuck with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
Speaking of we're talking about the new show me and Adam are doing.
Yes.
So we're doing one album. We focus on one album per month, right?
Okay.
And the first one was the Otis Redding one, and the it's cool. Like we theme the whole thing behind the album. So for that particular one, they did the whole album in 24 hours, right?
Yeah.
So for the beverage we have a themed beverage for each one.
Okay.
And we were
Like,
just like, well, they probably just drank a shit ton of coffee. Like, so we had coffee the whole time.
okay.
It was dope. And I'm like kind of twitchy during it because like I was drinking hell of coffee that day.
I mean, you love coffee. I remember that.
Love it. Love it. But like me and Meg drank a whole pot. And then I was like, oh shit, I still need coffee for the show. I'm gonna have to brew some more coffee.
Put some food coloring in some water, man. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I'd stay drinking water. You know what I'm saying? I'm hydrated, bro. Yeah. I gotta stay hydrated to get dehydrated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta keep it crispy. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so we had yeah, the next one though. The next one is gonna be fuck. Hold on. I remember it. Trying to think about it. Fuck me. What did I say it was gonna be? I know it was an Outcast album, and I was like, oh yeah, no, it's gonna be Stankonia. Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
I know. That's why I was like, well, we gotta pick shit that's like, so it's gonna be I pick one, then or Adam picks one, I pick one, Adam pick one. But basically we focus on the whole thing, and then what's up, Kristen? I saw him look, and yeah, we talk about the impact of it or whatever.
So it's you and
And
Adam doing that one.
yeah, Adam's a huge music
Yeah.
head.
Yeah, we didn't get to
So,
talk about that much when we were working together, but I wish we did.
yeah, you guys should hit a chat or something. Like he lives in New Orleans now too.
I didn't know that. I thought he might have still been in Memphis. I haven't talked to him in forever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's in New Orleans.
Nice.
Um, yeah, his shit. I was talking about to him for a while about trying to do a show, and we couldn't figure out what to do it on. And I was like, what the fuck? Like half the time we talk, it's like about music and stuff. Like, why don't we just talk about something with that? And he's like, yeah, that's the shit. So we decided on that format. But you should come on and talk to us one day. That'd be fun.
Dope. I love that.
Yeah, hell yeah. Now you just wedding planning and stuff.
Yeah.
Home body.
Yeah. So have y'all been mostly doing like, are y'all doing a theme or like with the music, just like whatever, just one thing a month?
Nah, yeah, we just randomly I knew I wanted to do an Outcast album because I feel like Outcast kind of, I mean you could chalk it up to a whole bunch of different artists or whatever, but I feel like Outcast really shine that spotlight on not just Southern hip hop, but just like Southern music
For sure.
in the time that it was about. So I was like, well, I want to do an Outcast album, like, but Adam was like, yo, we should pick for the first one, we should pick some like Memphis ass shit. And I was
Yeah.
like, all right, yeah, I agree with that. So um we might go, old new type of deal. And we shout out like, new shit that we're listening to or whatnot. But um yeah, there's no format really. It's just like we pick one that we think needs more love.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
I've been working on this Memphis playlist. I got to share it with you. I'm not done with it yet.
All
Uh,
right.
a lot of Memphis rap, old, new. got a lot of stuff on there. So I'm just working on it and building it up. You know what I mean? A lot of classics.
Ooh,
They're probably
okay.
too good, you know.
Love
Got
that.
all 3-6 on there, of course.
Got
Um,
to.
like some stuff people probably haven't heard of. Like got some Shorty Pimp on there, Red Dog, like really old, like 90s Memphis stuff. People probably
Ooh, you got some deep cuts.
yeah.
Probably some skinny
So,
pimp and some shit on there
yeah,
too.
yeah. Got some new stuff too. What's it, Lil White, you know what I'm saying? Puts represent for the white people.
Dude,
Uh, um, I got some new stuff. I got some Block Boy JB on there, some Pooh Shiesty, Big Scar, you know, all the new people too.
is Pooh Shiesty? Is he a Memphis rapper?
He's definitely from Memphis. Yeah.
I thought he was, but I wasn't positive about it. Bro, I don't know. You don't got no what's it called? Some Key Glock or some fucking
T Glock and Young Dolph on there, Paper Route on there,
yeah,
uh,
gotta get that Dolph on there, you know what I'm saying?
Molly Chopper on there. Like I said, I'm still working on it though. I'm gonna share it with you when I
Oh,
finish
I'm gonna fucking yes. Yes, please. Yes, please.
try to keep it not too long. I'm gonna try to keep it less than 2 hours.
That's a good playlist.
Yeah.
That's a good man. Yeah, no, there's no dude, Memphis rap, it's on a different level. It really is. Like no one else is really, I don't know. Like you might have some like random fools from here and there, like, but Memphis has got it's stacked.
Yeah, for sure.
Like it's just got motherfuckers doing. I don't know. There's just like a bunch of dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not just like you just don't got like fucking who were we just talking about? Not Key Glock.
Young Dolph.
Yeah, Dolph. So like Dolph is probably like the most well known at all those dudes. I'd say maybe. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. JB might.
God, I mean,
Huh?
God, he's huge.
Gotti, yeah, Gotti's huge. I don't, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy how big like some of these motherfuckers are. But I really, you know what. Speaking of just Memphis hip hop in general, the thing that like has really made me kind of stay in the loop on it is like seeing people like Pat and Juicy get the recognition that, and like even Paul get like the recognition that they deserve,
For a long
or
time.
even like Gangsta Boo on all this Run the Jewel shit.
Yeah,
Like I'm really psyched to see some of these people get like their due, like they didn't back then.
yeah.
I mean, fucking Lil White, like I don't know if I told you this, but in 20, I think it's 2019 or something, maybe fucking time, you know what I'm saying? But in one of those years, 3-6 announced a reunion tour, and they were going to go on this big tour, right? And they were going to do one. They did their first stop in like Atlanta at some festival to like get shit warmed up,
Yeah.
and then they did a show right outside of Memphis in like right over the border into Mississippi.
Uh-huh.
They probably couldn't get like the Forum or something. I think like somebody ridiculous, like some big act was playing at the Forum, so they didn't pull the Forum. But it was 3-6, the whole 3-6 that
Yeah.
is still alive, plus all of Hypnotized Camp Posse. So like all of those people, like we're talking LeChat, Lil White, uh, Project Pat,
Yeah.
uh, maybe dude. I think even what are those young kids that were like DJ Paul's nephews and shit.
Hmm.
That group, I forget that group's name, but those dudes were there. Like, and this is what trips me out. So the opening acts, all right, it was 3-6 was obviously the headliner. This venue was trash, like trash, bro. And the opening acts were was supposed to be DMX, and then Bone Thugs and Harmony,
Wow.
and then 3 6.
So
So I
big.
was like, I love DMX, you know. So I walk in, I'm like, fuck yes, we're about to get crazy. You know, it's about to be the dopest shit ever. And I'm like, we're in line waiting to get in, and scrolling through Twitter, whatever. Headline: DMX checks into rehab, and I was like, the fuck? I'm like, this is not how this night's supposed to go. And we get to the door, and it's like this huge poster on the door. It says, yeah, DMX will not be at this show. New opening act is Yin Yang Twins.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, all right.
It's not really that much of a letdown, especially probably at that time. Union Twins were like killing
This is like 2 years ago. This is not long
it.
ago.
I thought this was back in the day.
No, this is a
Oh,
reunion tour.
oh,
Yeah.
that's kind of cool too. I want to see what the Union Twins are doing now.
Oh, the same thing. The
Okay.
same song. Same exact shit. If you hit a playlist from 2005, it's the same shit. So yeah, dude, we're like sitting there like, all right, well, I guess we're gonna watch the fucking Gang Gang Twins in a minute, you know?
It was tight though.
Oh, dude, those two dudes are wild, wild. Like their fucking tour manager lady was like yelling at one of them to get off the stage because he was just turned the fuck up, like yelling, running around, bro. During, I think it was either during Bone Thugs or 3 6. One of them, the skinnier one,
Yeah.
a wild ass looking one, was like running around in the crowd and like trying to get on the stage again, like being weird as fuck. Like people were pulling him off of it. We were like, what the hell is this? That is entertaining, that's for sure.
I bet it was.
Yeah, Bone Thugs was cool. That was like a, I'm not a huge Bone Thugs fan, but like that was cool to check off the list, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen them a couple times. They do have a pretty good show.
I feel like Bone Thugs know who they are, you know.
Yeah.
It's like I just watched this thing. There's another like documentary series on Netflix called Pop. I think it's called Pop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it's about like random pop music, right? And it goes into like other shit. Like I think you'd like it actually.
Okay.
But one episode is specifically about Boys to Men.
Hmm.
And basically it's pretty fucked up, honestly. They have like a Vegas show, right?
Yeah. I have a couple of friends that were in the band for that show.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
So, but it's fucked up how they got there. So they, Boys to Men was huge, like
Yeah.
astronomical, right? And then, basically, it goes into this whole story about, yeah, they were killing it, killing it, killing it, and you're like, damn, they were killing it. Like you see, like they're nominated for Grammys or like at award shows and shit, and then the record companies create In Sync and Backstreet Boys and all these bullshit white boy bands, right?
Yeah.
And it just sucked it all away from them. It bummed out one of them so much that basically he quit. Like he became like a CPA or something. Like
That's a self-hating job there.
yeah, it was a big bummer. So they got all bummed out, and then eventually like they were they said some shit about like they were doing huge tours and stuff, and then at some point they looked up and they were like doing like a small club that was like not even packed, and they were like, all right. And I guess they called it quits for a minute, and then they got offered that Vegas show, and then just go out there and they do this thing.
Yeah, and I think the show has been pretty popular. It's been like well received. They got a lot of fans still.
Yeah, I mean they showed him go out and like perform or whatever. Bro, you throw on the Boys to Men,
It's still jam. Man.
It's a sealed deal. You throwing
Yeah.
some boys and men, you know what I'm saying? You know what's happening.
I have to
Like,
go at the wedding and see some of them dance moves. You feel me?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Speaking of, um, have you guys decided on a first song?
No. Hit me
Yeah,
with some suggestions, man. Let me know.
bro, I don't got any. Actually, I got tons because me and Meg keep saying, man, we should have used this shit as our first song. Use this shit as our first song. And like all the time. Like we're in the grocery store. Man, we should have chosen this. This is some bullshit, you know? But like half the time it's like, some shit we probably shouldn't have chose.
Yeah.
Like back that ass up or something. Like,
Yeah, it's tough because like I love music. I listen to anything,
yeah.
love a lot of stuff, but you also want to like play stuff that your guests are gonna enjoy as well. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I've been having a tough time kind of like figuring out what I want to do. Do I just want to play whatever I want and say screw everybody? Probably not. Do I want to have a bland thing where we just play like a bunch of, music for the old people? No. So we have to try to find some like type of balance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I feel you. That was our struggle too. Um a one thing I would suggest is making a do not playlist.
Okay.
If you got a D, I'm assuming you got a DJ.
For a DJ.
Yeah, make a do not playlist.
Okay.
Like there was some shit out the year that we got married, and I was like, don't you fucking play this song. Like this shit is trash. And
What was the song that was on the Do Not playlist for you? Do you remember?
it was
There's one song you did not want to hear. What was
yeah,
that?
no, it was the fuck was it, bro?
Was it a
It was
pop?
like it was a hip hop song, but it was like
Who Let the Dogs Out?
hmm?
Who Let the Dogs Out? Like some.
Not no, that was definitely on do not play, but it was like fuck, bro. Why are you gonna hit me with that? It was like I'm like prom queen or something.
Prom Queen. What is that?
No, not prom queen. Not the Lil Wayne song, but no.
Um,
Uh, maybe trap queen.
is
Yeah,
that?
Fetty Wap. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I can get that for sure.
yeah. I was like, don't you fucking play that song? This shit is trash.
Is that the Yeah, she's mine? Is that one?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was it. Yeah, yeah, that was it. I was like, no, like, no. I was like, don't play me no fucking Fetty Wap at this wedding. And that shit was hot right at that time.
Still at that time, yeah.
And we went to somebody's wedding like 2 months before, and they definitely played it. And I was like, no, no, nope. Like it sealed the deal for me. I'd already made the list, but I was like, reiterated. I emailed that for like,
Playlist of things that you wanted to play.
there was a playlist of shit I didn't want him to play.
Okay, so you didn't do an actual like play all these songs.
Well, I think they gave us a list, and we are like, this is cool, this is cool, this is cool.
Yeah,
Like I think it was like basically a list that they normally play
right.
at like a wedding or something. But like, yeah, man, don't, dude, just fucking. They try to play some bullshit for me, like doing the uh the garter thing.
Oh
Like
yeah.
you take the garter and you throw it right.
Cancel.
You ain't doing that.
Mm.
All right, so yeah, so the garter thing. They play a song when you're going to throw the bouquet, and they play one when you're going to do the garter thing. And they played this bullshit for me for the garter thing, and I legit stopped. I said, our thing was like indoor outdoor, and I was standing outdoors when they started playing this song, and I was like, no. Like I walked in and I said, we're gonna have to change that. And he stopped the song. I was like, you know what? go ahead and play me some Rick Ross for this.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and
Rose.
yeah, I was hit me that rose. I'm feeling some
He mixed
Miami
it
in here.
into the Rick Ross, or did he just like cut it off and then put the Rick Ross on?
Oh, he just cut it and put Rick Ross on. I was like, all right, cool. I was like, go ahead and throw me, the hustling on there. And threw hustling on.
For the garter sauce?
What?
For the
Yeah,
garter.
for the garter, for me to go in. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, yeah.
I was hustling that garter off. You know what I'm saying?
I bet you were.
Yeah, yeah. So my dumb ass already faded. Uh, decided I'm gonna dive under the chair. I'm gonna run and dive.
What the hell?
Listen. Boys faded. You know what I'm saying? I told you I like to have a good time. So anyway, I'm standing outside. I run into the fucking venue, slide, don't even get close to her. Like my fat ass stopped on the ground like a
You grease that up first or something.
I should have, but I just kind of swam my way into there. You know what I'm saying?
Skateboard wax on the floor real
Did a
quick.
yeah, exactly. But I did a little push, got under there, got
Okay.
that garter. I don't know who even got it. I threw that shit almost immediate, I think. But yeah, bro, you gotta think about these things. These are specific moments you're gonna want.
And I'm having a tough time with it. Because I
Yeah.
mean, I feel like if I listen to like less music, it'd be easier almost, like so many things to think about. It's almost like I overthink it.
Oh yeah, yeah. You classic overthinker.
Yeah.
hmm But dude, I think the easiest way is get that fool to send you a list of the shit that they're probably gonna play,
Yeah.
and just say, don't play this and this and this.
Okay.
That's the easiest way, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, the list they sent us was long as shit. Like, there was no way it was gonna be they were gonna play all that.
Hours. I think we got them booked for like 5 hours. I don't even know if it's going to
Holy
be.
shit! How long is this fucking reception,
It's going to be.
bro? This is a marathon, isn't it?
Let's start at 5.
Okay.
Ceremony is probably going to be 30 minutes. 30, 45.
Love that.
We're starting on time.
Love that.
We're not playing around. So we're starting on time. Quick ceremony. Take some pictures. We're going to be in that thing probably receptioning by 6:15. You know what I mean?
Love that.
I think we got to be done around 10. So
Slick 3 3/4.
yeah.
3 3/4. Love that. That's gonna be fun. I
I gotta work on me and Kristen are doing his and hers cocktails. I'm gonna kill it. Of course she walks in now.
Oh yeah, no, bring her in. Let's do this. Come on, hold on. So, what do you got? You got a little treat.
Oh
Pineapple?
yeah,
She got a mango.
Oh, mango.
You don't know if you don't want it, I'll eat it.
Fun fact: Meg's hella allergic to mango skins.
Really? Is it just the skin though?
The skin's got the same chemicals that poison ivy does.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So if you're allergic to them skins, don't put it on your skins.
Okay. Got it. I did not know that at all.
I actually
Yeah.
don't actually poison ivy. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't think I do either. And so she was tripping when she got like this rash from it. And I was like, it was not from me. I didn't do this shit, But she thought it was from me.
Oh.
We were just
Anyway.
talking about a wedding reception. We were talking about the music, and we were also talking about cocktails.
Oh,
Mhm.
so, you were talking to basically.
No.
No? Okay. Not yet.
You walked in right
Yeah,
when I
you
was
had
about
you
to.
even gotten to the part, yeah.
So what's the cocktails then?
I haven't decided mine officially yet. I would like a frozen drink, a frosé recipe that I'm going to try from this the guy who won like the British Bake Off or something like that.
Love
And
that.
then the other one is a margarita. I haven't committed to whether or not it's going to be an elderflower margarita or like something more spicy. Just narrowing it down, but it's going to be a margarita and a frosé of sorts. Chase is doing something with gin.
Ooh, classic.
Here's the thing, bro. People sleep on gin cocktails. They are the
I
best
know.
cocktails.
I've heard this speech before, so I'm gonna let you.
All right. So margarita. What was the first margarita? You say elderflower?
So, elderflower.
Either elderflower or spicy.
Okay.
I don't know. I think you should do spicy.
You might get a vote from Pat.
Yeah, feedback. No
I think
problem.
spicy. I mean, you're already doing the other one. The other one's like a froze. You know, you get hot and cold. You know what I'm saying?
That's smart.
Yeah.
See, and I've been like, should I help her with this or not? Because I just want to win. You know, I want to have.
Nah, you win, bro. Like, let's do you. You know, hold on. We should concoct something right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I was thinking about like, you ever heard of the French 75?
That sounds familiar, but maybe.
It's got gin, a little bit of gin, a little bit of simple syrup, sugar water,
Yeah.
a little bit of lemon juice, and
Okay.
then you shake that up. Usually, it can be served in a champagne flute or a Collins glass, and then you just champagne on the top. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
But so it's like it's light, it's refreshing, but it's also like got gin in there.
They'll fuck you up. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So it's a pretty high alcoholic content cocktail.
Yeah, that's the thing about gin though. That's why people forget about it.
Yeah.
Because every time you drink gin, you get fucked up. Like gin is one of those alcohols where you don't really taste it when you put it in shit.
Yeah.
And then in the night, you don't remember that night. You know what I'm saying? You're
I love
done.
cocktails. I drink martinis, gin martinis. People hate those, you know what I'm saying? So I want to do something that's got gin in it, but that's also going to be good for majority of the people.
Bro, I'm gonna be an ambassador for this alcohol. I like it. I like a gin. I do like gin a lot.
About doing this, you ever had like a clarified cocktail or like a cocktail that's like made clear through milk? You ever had that before?
I've had cocktails with like random shit like egg whites and stuff in it.
Yeah, so like there's this thing where for cocktails where you lime juice or any type of citrus, lemon juice, you combine the alcohol or you combine citrus into milk and it'll curdle the casein proteins in the milk, and then you strain it through like a coffee filter or something and it comes out clear. So like
that's cool.
Yeah, so the cocktail kind of, and the whey protein is still in the drink, so but it doesn't taste like milk. It just kind of gives it a more like different like sort of taste in your mouth. You know what I'm saying?
It tastes like thick.
Yeah, like it has a little bit more like, it's not just like liquid. It has a little bit more like body to it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. Yeah.
I was thinking about doing a pina colada summer drink. You know, we're in the summer. It might be hot, but
it's gonna be hot.
You know what I'm saying? So like, but it takes like I would make this shit myself.
I feel you.
Yeah. So it might take a lot of work. So I might not do it. I might just let the bartenders like come up with something else that the bartender can do.
That might be your best bet. That sounds dope though.
But it would be dope. But I'll just, I might have that for the homies when they come over or something. You know?
I like that. I
need to make that for 150 people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You talking about going to your like Kristen's parents' place or something?
Yeah, we're gonna be staying there like before the wedding and stuff. So I would just make it there and then bring it to the wedding. Bartenders would serve it, and it would be.
Oh, I feel you.
It would win. Like it would kill Kristen's drinks. Not gonna lie to
you. But, is there a voting process? Like, should I vote?
Yeah, we're gonna have to come up with that. We're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna do it because I definitely want to. We need to have a winner at the end of this. We're both gonna be winning.
Give everyone a ticket and then make 2 boxes. Whoever you just fill the box.
Yeah, we're gonna do 2 each. Mine, I'm obviously gonna win. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put any pressure on you to vote for me. Mine is just gonna be the best. So I'm just.
I do love a froze and I love a margarita. So I don't know.
Trust me. If I like now, I might have to make that pina colada, bro, because I need a guaranteed win.
I might have to that M Town represent. I might have to go with your girl. I don't know. I might have to squad up. You never know.
Right now, there's no way that I'm gonna lose.
I mean, I know you're competitive, but people, Memphis folks sit together. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens.
I'm an honorary Memphian pretty much at this point.
I know that. I mean, you will be, when the papers are signed. Not so much. Anyways, with that, we'll see. If anybody's watching to the end of this is kind of long, but if anybody's watching to the end of this, fucking, who would you vote for? Fucking Chase's drinks, Kristen's drinks. Chase obviously wants your vote. We'll see who wins.
Come to
And then
the wedding.
I'll put those votes in the box for
There
you
you
if whoever wins.
Like this video if you vote for me, and then just tally that, all the likes, those are votes for me. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. I like
Comment,
that.
comment if you want to vote for Kristen. You know,
Okay.
all the comments, you know, put those in Kristen's box.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
It's
We
easier
can
to
do
land
that.
You know what I'm saying? So
We can do that. We can do that. Well, I'll get some extra tickets,
like
you
the
know.
video off top, you know what I'm saying? Just do that right away. You should have
I
done that.
appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
And subscribe too. Quit
Oh
playing.
shit! Look at this guy. This is pimping me out. Pimping my own shit out. Love that. But yeah.
Stop
No, this
this
is
the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
oh dude, I love it. I love it. You know what? I'm psyched that you brought High Life onto the show.
I'm glad, man. I'm glad that I enjoyed my highlights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, good call. This has been a good episode. Stay on because we're not gonna stop, but I'm gonna stop recording. But yeah, it's been your boys, Pat Artist, Chase Porter. This High Life, this BFFs. It's been your boys. Warrior.